What just happened in New York City politics might be one of the biggest shakeups we've seen in years. Mayor Eric Adams has officially dropped out of his re-election race. And the ripple effect? Oh, it's already scrambling the entire mayoral contest. Adams walked away, literally, to the soundtrack of Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way. And folks, you can't make this stuff up. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We frequently publish more news on our website. You can read it there. Surprise giveaway time. Don't wait. Your chance to win is just one click away. Follow the link in the description box and grab it today. Adams exit. Adams coming down the steps of Gracie Mansion, the official mayor's residence, holding onto a giant photo of his late mother, the same woman whose image he carried in Times Square when he was sworn in as New York City's second black mayor. His campaign began with her, and now it ends with her. Only in America can a story like this be told, Adams said. That's a line that hits heavy, doesn't it? But the reality behind that ending was far less poetic. Adams blamed relentless media criticism, scandals swirling around his team, and, let's be honest, the brutal money game of New York politics. Without campaign cash, even the most charismatic figure can't stay in the ring. Now, instead of fighting for votes, Adams is pivoting toward his legacy, Cuomo's comeback attempt. So who benefits the most from Adams stepping aside? Enter Andrew Cuomo. Yes, that Cuomo, the former New York governor, whose political career has been hanging by a thread. Sources inside Cuomo's camp admitted they were breathing a sigh of relief. Why? Because Adams supporters, unions, black voters, even wealthy donors suddenly have nowhere else to go. And in a city where running ads costs millions, that influx of money and support could make or break him. But here's the twist. Cuomo can't just count on Democrats. His team's already signaling they'll court Republicans who don't believe Curtis Sliwa, the Republican nominee, has a real shot. That's a bold gamble. But in politics, sometimes boldness pays off. Still, Cuomo's biggest challenge isn't just winning votes. It's escaping the shadow of his own controversies while fending off his rising rival, Zohran Mamdani. Mamdani's momentum. When the news hit that Adams was out, Mamdani was in Brooklyn shaking hands with volunteers and small business owners. His response? Immediate. He cut a video, did interviews, and doubled down on the narrative he's been hammering for weeks. That Cuomo isn't the candidate of the people. He's the candidate of Trump sympathizers, billionaire donors, and big real estate. And in New York City, that message lands. Mamdani's campaign is buzzing with energy. Endorsements are lined up. Coalition meetings fill his calendar. And his team is building what looks less like a campaign and more like a government in waiting. They're already mapping out a potential transition. But here's the million-dollar question. Can a self-described democratic socialist take on both Cuomo's establishment backing and the Republican base? Sliwa holds on. Meanwhile, Curtis Sliwa, radio host, founder of the Guardian Angels, he's not going anywhere. Sliwa has been hammering public safety as his #1 issue, hoping it'll strike a chord with voters tired of crime headlines. And while he's been polling ahead of Adams, let's be real. Democrats outnumber Republicans in New York City by 6-1. That's like trying to win a basketball game while spotting the other team 50 points. His chances? Slim. But don't underestimate him. Sliwa's a fighter, and he's staying in until the end. The legacy of Adams. Now, let's circle back to Adams, because as much as this is about who's left in the race, it's also about the story of a mayor who came in with hope and is leaving under a cloud. Adams will point to real achievements, record drops in crime, reshaping land use rules to make way for new housing and development, and steady leadership through turbulent times. Governor Kathy Hochul even praised him, saying he leaves New York City better than he inherited it. But, and this is a big but, his exit also mirrors a painful déjà vu. The city's first black mayor, David Dinkins, lost re-election to Rudy Giuliani in 1993. And now, Adams, the city's second black mayor, finds his own story ending in a similar way. It's a sobering reminder of how unforgiving New York City politics can be. The road ahead. So what happens now? Cuomo tries to rebrand himself as the experienced, steady hand. Mamdani pushes the narrative that he's the true voice of working-class New Yorkers. And Sliwa? He's banking on public safety to carry him against the odds. And the endorsements? Oh, they'll matter a lot. Adams hasn't endorsed anyone yet, but his words about experienced candidates left the door wide open. Will he throw his weight behind Cuomo? Or will he sit back and watch the chaos unfold? That's the suspense New Yorkers are watching. Impactful close. So here we are. Adams is out. Cuomo's back in the spotlight. Mamdani's charging full steam ahead. And Sliwa? Still fighting for airtime. New York politics is never boring. But this race, it's shaping up to be one for the history books. If ye like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We frequently publish more news on our website. Ye can read it there. So, who do ye think will take City Hall? The comeback king, the rising progressive, or the underdog with the red beret? Drop your thoughts below.